All right, after being cooped up over 3 years, many of us are itching to get out there and resume our lives. This includes travel, but the sticker shock. Ooh.
Yeah. Trae Bodge is a smart shopping expert at TrueTrae.com. She's here to help those fellow nomads manage spending expectations so we can still go away without breaking the bank. Welcome, Trae.
Thanks so much for having me. Great to see you guys.
It's
Nice
great to see you as well. How are you?
Doing really well. I'm actually heading off on vacation tomorrow, so I'm so excited to talk about how to save on travel.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm going off to Berlin, Germany. Super excited.
That is really
fantastic.
Cool. So Scott was just away, and I am going away during the time you'd probably tell us not to go away, but I have this kid thing going on. So that's part of it. Let's talk about timing. If you want to go away for spring break, I've noticed it's difficult because, at least here in Connecticut, almost everyone has the same week off in schools.
Same. Such a good point, Kara. It is so tricky to travel during spring break. This coming week is my daughter's spring break, and this is when so many other families are going to be off as well. So a couple things here, and this will apply to how I traveled last year. Be flexible. So if you're looking around at your destinations that you're interested in, you just can't find something, think about something else. So last year, instead of going to Portugal, where we wanted to go, we did a road trip down into the Carolinas for a week, and it was a fraction of the cost. And I have to say, we had a fabulous time.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
I think it's really about being flexible, especially during these very busy times for travel. Something else that we did and how we're ending up going to Berlin is we had a list of several places we wanted to go, and I looked for the best airfare, and Berlin had the best, and so that's how we planned our trip.
You're starting there, and then you'll go elsewhere. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome. All right, so what are things we can do to save up for a trip?
Yeah, so there are a bunch of ways that you can save for a trip and then save on your trip as well. So there was a recent PayPal survey that was interesting to me. They found that 42% of people are willing to make changes in their lifestyle, like doing things like eating in versus eating out. So this is a way that you can save for a trip. I have done this myself. My husband and I committed to saving money that we would have spent on coffee, tea, and lunches, instead made that all at home. We put that money in a jar and we went on a scuba diving trip to Honduras. So This is a way that you can save up for a trip if you have a little time. Also, 33% of people are willing to use coupon sites. You guys know that I love that. PayPal Honey is a great one for this because you can not only use it to save on travel, but you can use it to save on essentials. And there are several things right now that are travel related that are more expensive than usual, like backpacks, e-readers, swimsuits. Swimsuits are up 12% year over year. So using that browser extension or deal site is a great way to save on those things.
That's terrific.
Okay. All right. So how you pay matters. And I think people get really confused about the credit card thing. Is it really saving me any money? What's your advice?
It is.
Yeah, so, Kara, I know you love your American Express Gold. I do as well. This is a great card to use, especially for foreign travel, because there's no foreign transaction fees. So that's something to keep in mind. And you should also take a look at the cards in your wallet and see if one is allowing you to earn cash back on your trip. Even if it's not a travel card, you can potentially earn cash back. And, sometimes vacations cost thousands of dollars. So to get a couple of points cash back is great. If you're looking for a card that is has no fee, the Bread Financial Cashback American Express gives you 2% cash back on everything that you buy. So that's a great card to use on your trip because you'll get that 2% cash back.
Okay, so then that goes back to, it's like getting a 2% savings.
Absolutely.
Okay,
All right.
That's great.
Last, opt for a vacation rental instead of a hotel.
Yes. And so what I'm finding when I'm comparing prices is that vacation rentals tend to be less expensive than hotels. And also they give you flexibility. So for example, if you're traveling with a group, you can all stay together. You can split those costs. Yeah. So that's a good way to save as well. And I love a vacation rental because you can cook some of your meals at home or at your new home. Obviously you want to, when you're traveling, explore and enjoy the local food, but that doesn't have to happen for all 3 meals.
Right.
So a vacation rental is a great way to save on at least 1 meal a day.
Yeah, just to not have to run out for, especially if you have kids, not having to run out for breakfast and snacks and everything else. And so that's great. Okay.
Thanks, Trae. We appreciate it.
Thanks. Great to see you.
All right, to learn more, you can follow her at Trae Bodge on Instagram at TrueTrae or her site at TrueTrae.com. And it's right there on the top of your screen, Trae.
Yeah, lots of great advice. Thanks, Trae.